What's up everyone, we're going to be going through the best WNBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 13 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got one pick wrong and got 13 right, which is about a 95% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 95% win rate. So we're in a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 95% win rate and get 13 picks right like me, win more bets, or receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $500 just yesterday, and another member who won $100 for the third day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, a link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is none other than Alana Smith, and this one is for 5 rebounds and this one is for more. Now when we look at Alana Smith, we've actually seen her go in the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against none other than New York Liberty. Now when it comes to New York Liberty, it is going to be a very exciting matchup. Now it is going to be a very different matchup, and that's why over the last 5 games it's really hard to go off that, because they did face off against Connecticut Sun in those games, and now that it is a new matchup, we definitely could see a big difference. Now New York Liberty do rank second in rebounds allowed. However, they do allow a lot of rebounds to actually Alana Smith's position, and that is a big reason why we do very much like the over here. When we look at Alana Smith, what we also do see is that even before these last 5 games, even in the other playoff series, when she does go up against a team that do allow a lot of rebounds to her position, we've seen her do very well, and that's why we see her doing the same coming into this next matchup. So that's why it is a little bit hard to go off the last 5 due to the fact that she did play one team, which was Connecticut Sun, and Connecticut Sun do rank very high in restricting, Alana Smith's position. So that's the reason why it's hard to go off that. But overall, coming into this next matchup, we definitely like the over for this one, especially since it is game 1 for this series. So Alana Smith, 5 rebounds, 4 more, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Courtney Williams. So as we all know, Courtney Williams, great player, and this one is for rebs and assists for a combo 1, and this one is actually for 9.5, and this is for more. Now we look at Courtney Williams, we've actually seen her go in the over in 1 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against New York Liberty. Now this is the only game for today, but when it comes to New York Liberty, they rank 2nd in rebounds allowed like we mentioned, and they rank 3rd in assists allowed. Now the reason why we do like the over for this situation is that when it comes to Courtney Williams' position, New York Liberty actually do a very poor job at restricting points, rebs, and assists. So that is a big reason why we do very much like the over here. Now when it comes to Courtney Williams as well, even against a tough team like Connecticut Sun, although she did go in the under 4 out of the last 5 games during that Connecticut Sun series, we definitely see her do very well or get as close as possible to that line. And now that she does face off against Liberty, we definitely see her going on the over here, because like we always mention guys, matchups, that's what's most important. That's why it is a little bit difficult to go off the last 5, just like I mentioned with Alana Smith as well, that they did play Connecticut Sun during that series. So now it is heading into a new series. Another big thing is that always game 1 of series, we tend to see a lot of volume when it comes to rebounds, assists, points, because everyone's trying to score, everyone's really trying to do a lot out there, a little bit more fast paced, and that's what we're expecting from game 1 from someone like Courtney Williams. So definitely keep an eye out for her line. I definitely see a lot of value there, but Courtney Williams, 9.5 rebs and assist combo, 4 more, I think is an absolute steal. Again, to the next one, we're going to be talking about the opponent, and that's none other than Jonquel Jones from New York Liberty, and this one is for rebs and points and rebs, sorry. And this is actually a combined one of actually 22.5, and this one is for less. Now, when we look at Jonquel Jones, we've actually seen her go in the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see. Now, those games were against the Aces, but especially against the Aces, who do actually a very poor job at restricting points, rebs, and assists. To see someone like Jonquel Jones still be going on the under here, we definitely are sticking to the under for this situation here. So we definitely see now Jones's usage rate dip just a little bit, and we think it will continue on into this next matchup, no doubt about it. And when we look at Jonquel Jones even further, you know, although she does face off also against Minnesota Lynx. Now, when we look at Minnesota Lynx, we also do see that they rank 2nd in points allowed. And on top of that, when we look at rebounds allowed, we also do see that Minnesota Lynx do actually rank, you know, a little bit lower, but they still rank 8th. But you do have to realize that when it comes to position-wise, Minnesota Lynx actually do a very good job at restricting points, rebs, and assists to the center position. So that's definitely something you want to take into consideration. So we do like the under for this one. When we look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also are favored for the under as well. And because of that, we are sticking to the under for this situation here. So Jonquel Jones, 22.5 points and rebs for less, I think is an absolute steal. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible. But PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So our first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Napheesa Collier. So as we all know, Minnesota Lynx, great player. She has been averaging 20.4 points, 9.7 rebounds, and 3.4 assists, and also 1.9 steals. So she's done a fantastic job for Minnesota Lynx, and heading into the WNBA Finals is going to be a juicy one as they do face off against New York Liberty. Now, when we look at New York Liberty, we see that they rank 3rd in points allowed. On top of that, we'll see them rank 3rd in assists allowed and 2nd in rebounds allowed. Now, although they do rank really high, we actually do very much like the over for this situation for someone like Napheesa Collier, due to the fact that she has such a high usage rate in pretty much all departments. She is, you know, I would say the star player for this team. A lot of the offense and defense definitely does go through her, and because of that, it does play a huge factor coming into this next game. We definitely seen her usage rate be very high throughout this whole playoffs, and I think it will continue on if they are trying to take game 1. We could see Collier definitely put on a show for us. So because of that, we definitely are sticking to the over for this one. So definitely keep an eye out for her line. I definitely see a lot of value there to go on the over. But when it comes to her line, like I always mentioned, if the line is under her averages, definitely look to go on the over. So I think definitely see a lot of value there. Now, getting into the next player, we're going to be talking about Sabrina Ionescu. So, Sabrina Ionescu from none other than New York Liberty. She has been playing great, averaging 18.2 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 6.2 assists. So, she's done a great job for New York Liberty. But New York Liberty actually do have themselves a fantastic WNBA Finals matchup against Minnesota Lynx. Now, we look at Minnesota Lynx. They rank 2nd in points allowed, 1st in assists allowed, and also 8th in rebounds allowed. Now, when it comes to Sabrina Ionescu, we actually do very much, however, like the over for this situation here. Similar to Collier, we actually see her going on the over due to the fact that when it comes to Sabrina, she does have such a high usage rate, especially in the points department, and on top of that, when it comes to Minnesota Lynx, they actually do a very poor job at restricting points, rebs, and assists to Sabrina Ionescu's position. So the fact that Sabrina has just such a high usage rate, we definitely are expecting her. This is that WNBA Finals, guys, is very big. So we definitely are going to see the stars really put on a show and have a lot of the usage rate coming into this. Now, when it came to her, you know, throughout the whole playoffs, we definitely have seen that. She may have had a couple of bad games here and there where she didn't score that well. But, you know, if she is getting, you know, hot in a hurry, we definitely have seen her put on such a great performance. Now, when it comes to her line, I definitely would focus a lot more on points. Sabrina Ionescu, she has such a high usage rate in that points department, shoots a very good volume of shots, so we should see her being able to go on the over in that category. So definitely keep an eye out for Sabrina. I definitely see a lot of value there. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord. You can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.